We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights.
The shortstop, number 23.
First pitch on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hey! Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hilliard moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not.
here's Will Myers. Fouled off. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Myers at second with 2 down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Garrett Richards will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to count. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one.
This guy is the reigning Silver Slugger champion in the National League for shortstops. That's saying a lot. He can hit, and obviously he can pick it at that position. I think he's one of the best players in the game.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Ready now, Sam Hilliard. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Naylor has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ian Desmond. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now in the box, Manny Machado. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 4 for 14.
Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Machado is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall right near the 347 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. In now, Josh Naylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number two.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. Two pitches fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Naylor is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So striding in, Francisco Mejia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Second and third here, one man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Mejia, just 24 years of age. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. The 1-1. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Okay.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Garrett Richards. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. 1 run scores. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit. Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team. Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. Runs up and gets this one down. There's one. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Will Myers, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs already home here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Liner toward right center. And the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Brian Dozier at the plate as he puts it on the ground to third. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 1. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And the 3-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in, Dom Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Legara's on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Into the box now, Carlos Estevez. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Richards comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Josh Naylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Estevez comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Blackman. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
To the plate now, Garrett Richards, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0.
A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Ready once again, Juan Lagares. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 8-1. Daniel Murphy steps in now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Nolan Arenado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Dan Hilliard.
So striding forward now, Sam Hilliard. He popped out in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. One left for Colorado. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here he comes on 2-0. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Eight runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. One out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
There's ball 4.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher,
Stepping up now, Dom Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
At the plate now, Carlos Estevez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. to his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Still only one out in the inning. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Murphy, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Richards comes set. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Lagares. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 8-3. Digging in now for San Diego, Josh Naylor. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. One-0 count. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Blackman is there. 2 down.
The pitch.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now batting, Garrett Richards. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Here's Nolan Arenado as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's...
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
To the plate now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Richard steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Padres 8 and the Rockies 4. Wade Davis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1. 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Juan Lagares. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, you'd think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
At the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jonathan Daza will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Jonathan Daza.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Nope.
2-2. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Jake McGee will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Now that.
Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what? You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. McGee, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. From the stretch, slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres leave 1 They still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Red.
Emilio Pagan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Emilio Pagan.
Last half of the 7th here, so coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Daniel Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pagan, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went deep back in the 5th. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Ryan Shaw.
Jurickson Profar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Profar.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Juan Lagares down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Padres 10 and the Rockies 4. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Leading off the inning, Sam Hilliard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The Rockies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Machado. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Dom Nunez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Rockies 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Oberg will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Story brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. Last time through was a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oberg was born in Massachusetts. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, nobody on. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Jose Castillo, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
Into the box now, Tony Walters.
For the Rockies, the catcher, Tony Walters.
First offering on its way.
Hey!
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Popped him up. Mejia over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. High and deep to right center. Myers is after it. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Richards earns his first win of the season. Kyle Freeland was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.